I'm beginning the wheel and tire assembly. We have Raceline wheels and Falcon MT Wild Peak tires. Not much to say about this wheel and tire installation. Using the stock wheels so I can avoid any possibility of the tires coming off with bead locks. I just don't want to chance it, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these on. My other 3.8 basher wheels are all glued, so I'm not going to deviate from it this time. So that makes the wheel installation super easy.
Team Baxter.
First off, these tires come with the foams in them already. You may have to reseat them just a little bit. They are a little out of place sometimes, I found, so I ran around and reseated them the best I could. They're pretty conformed to the tire as is, but reseat them the best you can, and then kind of what I do is stick my wheel in there, and I actually push the tire past the point where it's supposed to go at first, kind of just to get everything sort of seated well. So you can see it's inside the rim. Do that on both sides, all the way around. I feel like that kind of pushes the foam in so that when you come back and pull your bead into the place where it's supposed to be, it kind of just snaps in and your foam has less of a chance to be in the way. Here this is properly seated, here this is not. Just pushing it in is not going to do it. You need to make sure that it's laid in the bead like this, on both sides, of course. Just kind of pull it up over that bead and seat it. It's not really a tire mounting tutorial here. It's pretty much any basher knows how to glue their tires. If not, there's a wealth of resources out there on how to glue tires. More so just showing what kind of tires and wheels go here. Of course, these get glued now after they're seated properly, and only after they're seated properly. Peel back the corner, administer a little bit of glue, and let it run around, get all in there. Not too much excess, or it'll start to bleed out and look bad, and you don't want that. So these seem to seat pretty well right off the bat. It's been a few years since I've glued some tires on, but it's like riding a bike, I assume. I got the wheels glued. Wasn't the easiest process, I remember. I had a little bit of problem getting these wheels seated on these rims. I don't know if that was the wheels or my procedures falling off a little bit. It's been quite a while since I glued some tires on, but anyway, I got them on. They're seated and no gaps. So now I'm gonna get them installed, which is probably the easiest part of this build. Aluminum hex hub. They've got an area where it fits. Put them on. Make sure they engage. That thing's pulling this truck off of the little stand I got. This wheel is so heavy. Axial provides some nuts, lock nuts. They're serrated on one side. Not a terribly large amount of serration going on there. Anyway, now these little lock nuts get put serrated side in onto these wheels. Just thread it on there. Make sure you don't cross thread. It should fling on there pretty easily. Axial includes a pretty hefty metal cross tool. Don't get those a lot. To get a lot of plastic ones, it's pretty nice to have a big hefty metal cross tool with a big wrench on there for the wheels. So grab that, hold the wheel because it's going to spin because you have open diffs. Get that tightened up on there. You don't want to go tight, not too tight, but that's one rear wheel. Got 3 more to go. Same procedure for the front. Just line her up. Make sure she seats right. Aluminum hex nut. And tighten. For sure the easiest part of the build. Probably the last step to this build is screwing on this tire. I mounted the carrier along with the body, and then all it needed was a screw on with this little post here. It does a very effective job of screwing this spare on there and holding it tight. I actually didn't think it was going to go on there, and it pulled it right down and put it where it's supposed to be. That finishes the kit. The only thing now to do is take a look at it, look over it real quick, put some batteries in it, and drive it.